All right. I gotta get rid of this. One of these days. All right. Oh. But there we go. But there we go. All right. Oh, I might as well just start then. Volume 1. Magic is fucking real. Oh my gosh, it's okay. It's been a long time coming. You click to the last page of the Homestuck epilogues. You read it, then you read it again. You scroll down to go to the next section and find nothing. The blue arrow you crave is nowhere to be found. What the fuck? Are you serious? What kind of ending was that? Absolutely nothing got resolved. You stand up as fast as your chair falls over. Jesus Christ. Oh. Give me a second. Alright. Oh. You said I'm so fast your chair falls over. Jesus Christ, are you steamed? Maybe eventually, with further thought, you come to experience the thematic elements and contributions to narrative convention, but as of right now, you need to understand what happened to Dead John. What about Rose and Kanai and their marriage? What about Terezi and Veriska? God, you have to have words with someone. Stopping out of the little computer room, you blink a few times, trying to readjust to the dim parlor after staring at a screen for so long. Doc Scratch. Where's that creepy round motherfucker? You sure you got his number? You know all about how he ruined the lives of 8 human kids and 12 trolls. How he played everyone, including you. At the very least, he owes you a satisfying conclusion to this story. You marched confidently down this hall in the direction of a sudden ruckus. Turning the corner, you see 2 figures. One is definitely Doc Scratch. The other is a dark silhouette in a fashionable hat and coat. While you watch, the latter begins to hit the form of a cane. Oh, god damn it. You know what's going on. You know some more. You need to get out of here just before the place goes up in flame. Survive now. Yell about unsatisfactory narratives later. With that in mind, you leave behind this ridiculous altercation, trampling a pile of notes and photographs at your foot as you make a run for the fenestrated wall. See ya, suckers. You sail through feet first, bracing for the smell of overturned earth and the sight of the twin Alternian moons. Man, it's gonna be good to see your friends again, especially now that you're armed with all of this canon knowledge. But what surrounds you is not Fozzer's corpse field. It's a whole lot of nothing. Are you lost between worlds or something? Let me see. Wait, there's voices in this? Wait, no. You see a glimmer in the distance? A bright white light. Swallowing down the surge of panic, you move towards it. The light coalesces into a form of a small symbolic house. Hey, you recognize this house? I wonder if you can just sort of... Nope. Oh, okay, well, you did that. A barrage of images hit you. Broken, chaotic flashes, too fractured to make sense of. You just stuck your hand into the most powerful item in the whole of this narrative, and your body's not taking it well. Bright, sizzling pain hits the nerve center of your brain and radiates out of your excrements. Wow, are you a moron? You aren't a comic character. You aren't meant for this sort of metatextual energy. It hurts, it burns. It unravels you from the inside out, and then everything goes white. What a lovely morning. The air is fresh and crisp. It's early spring, probably. You find yourself on the sidewalk in a suburban neighborhood, facing a neat, friendly house. A neat, friendly boy stands at the window on the second floor, looking down at you? At least, you hope he's friendly. Man, you would really love to be his friend. At first, you think the boy is looking at you, but instead he appears to be looking at the mailbox, which is stuffed so full that the door is half open. Looks like someone crammed the whole box in here. Hopefully, you pull it out, along with a couple of coupons and envelopes stamped with a green symbol. You go to give the boy a thumbs up, but he is not longer at the window. Memory prickles at the corners of your awareness. You feel like you've maybe done this before? While you're standing there ruminating, a car pulls up. The driver is wearing a hat and a suit, and is probably the owner of this house and the father of that friendly boy. Oh shit, you're just standing out here with all of his mail. I'm going to think you're trying to rob the place. Play it cool. Not wanting to behave like a complete buffoon and draw attention to yourself, you just hide all the mail stuff behind your back. There's a bunch of envelopes though, and the box is bulky, so all of it sort of slithers from your grasp like a bunch of dead snakes. The distinguished man in his flawless suit looks at you from across the yard. You can't see his eyes under the brim of his hat. You are absolutely sure he is giving you a look of intense fatherly disapproval. A bolt of shame goes through you. Wow, this guy is good. He's not even your dad, and you're just losing it under his disapproval. You expect him to start shouting or calling the cops. You are so obviously stealing his mail, but instead he just keeps looking at you? Does he know you? Is he someone you should remember, or is it just the platonic ideal of dadliness that crosses time and space, eternal in all iterations of reality? That sounds like some bullshit, though. Slowly, the distinguished man shakes his head. He goes inside. You can't quite put your finger on why, but you know you have been summarily dismissed. Nice. Let's see. Hide the evidence. Quick as you can, you turn around and dump everything in the sewer. Whatever, it was probably all garbage anyway. Who even uses their mailboxes these days? The friendly and fatherly figure parks his car, climbs out, and tips his hat at you. Then he walks into the house, not sensing a single thing amiss. The perfect crime. Oh, but here comes the boy out the front door. God, you hope he wasn't coming down for the mail. A residential boy appears. Wait a minute. This is not the same boy you saw peeking through the window. It possibly is not a boy at all. It appears to be a mysterious gentleman. You wonder what business this fine, upstanding neighborhood gentleman would have with you. Hey, I saw you standing out here messing with the mailbox. I figured you might be the mailman, even though you're not wearing a mailman outfit. Oh yeah, that's you. You're definitely the mailman. Your outfit is, it's in the laundry today. You're just wearing your mailman hoodie instead. See the symbol? It's the symbol of a mail. Nothing stops the mail. Huh, that's great. I guess it is true after all, that mailmen are completely relentless in their quest to deliver people's mail. You guys are incredible. Speaking of mail, do you know if I got any today? What? No. What red package? You haven't seen anything like that? No bills, junk mail, nothing at all. The mailbox was empty when you looked inside. Oh, well, it didn't say anything about a red package. Should I be expecting one? Come to think of it, it is my birthday, so getting a package in the mail would make sense. And if it's red, that probably means it's from Dave. He loves red, because I guess it's cool? Oh man, I wonder what he's got. I wonder he got me. Nothing. He got you nothing, you say. Isn't he listening? This Dave fellow probably forgot his birthday due to being a bad friend. That's why there's no package, red or otherwise. What? Oh, just kidding, you say. You're sure Dave is a great friend who cares about this kid a lot. His present is probably just late, and definitely not slowly sinking in a subterranean river of shit right now. It's not... What? That's a strange thing to say. Are you sure you don't know more about Dave's present than you're telling me? Nope. You say, absolutely not. Actually, he should forget what you said about the present being late. He should not be expecting a red package. Not now or ever. He should trust you. Because all mailmen know everything about the mail. Dang. So nothing else? Huh? You said the box is empty. I don't think I understand. Isn't that how it always is when you deliver mail? I mean, you're the guy who's supposed to put stuff in there. Yes, that's right. You're the mailman, the absolute authority over all mail, which means your word must be accepted without question when it comes to the mail he didn't get today. You double check in everything. You look thoroughly through your mailbag for anything with this kid's name on it, and came out empty. Sorry, dude. You have a mailbag? Where is it? Oh, that old thing? You accidentally dropped it in the sewer before the boy came outside. Oh no, that sucks. All the mail ruined. Maybe I can help you fish it out? No, you mean that's fine. Thanks for offering. Fine, young Samaritan. But the government will handle this. There's like insurance and such for sewer-related postal mishaps. Oh yeah, that makes sense, but what if you missed something in there for me, like a game envelope or such? Are you totally sure you didn't miss anything? Yes, you are sure. You triple-checked and didn't see his name on anything. Besides, it's really rank down there. All right, I'm turning this down a bit more. Really, it's really rank down there, very sewery. All the mail must have been befouled beyond any hope of salvaging it. Really, it's best not to bother you peeking inside. You're probably right, but hey, how do you know there wasn't any mail for me if you didn't know my name? What? Oh, God damn it. Huh? Oh, you mean, of course you know his name. Mailmen are sort of like Santa Claus. You know the names of all the good little boys on their delivery routes. What? Okay, that sounded creepy. You really regret phrasing it like that? It was so completely unnecessary, and you just know a lot of stuff as an important government official with lots of bureaucratic lists and such. For instance, the name of this young man is... Damn. Why do you always paint yourself in corners like this? All you're trying to do is make a new friend, and you somehow manage to bullshit your way through the absolute most challenging version of this conversation possible. Okay, you can do this. This young man's name is... Wow, it really could be anything. He might as well have been given a random-ass name this very day. Surely just before you ride, for all you know. You'll just go with your gut and feel it out. A new friendship is on the line. His name is wait, no, he's making a bad face. You're on the wrong track. He's perking up. Okay, this is good. No, bad face again. It's not Jimmy or Jillian. I need a name anyway. Yes, he likes that. John. Shit, he looks disgusted. Abort. John Marie. You really can be quite the fucking idiot sometimes. John Jonderson. Wait, he looks pleased for a minute, then looked like he just sucked a lemon. Jesus Christ, you were bad at this. You were close there. Yikes, no, you got it. It's just John. Of course, you don't know what you were even thinking. Yes, you do. Those are just goofs. You explain to John. Mailman loves goofs. His name is John, you say confidently, as if you had it in the bag all the time. Not your non-existent mail bag, which you told him you dropped in the sewer. Your real bag, where the good shit is, such as your incredible ability to guess someone's name in 5 or 6 tries. That's right. Huh, wow. I guess it's true then. Mailmen really do know practically everything. You smile. Finally, it feels like this friendship may be starting to click. It was rocky there for a while, as you had to spin an intricate, nearly flawless web of lies to smooth over the fact that you destroyed his cherished personal property. Well, you're pretty sure you're in the clear now, and you'll never have to justify yourself to him again. Well, as nice as it is to meet you, Mr. Mailman, to be honest, this kind of sucks. I've been waiting for a really cool game to arrive in the mail, but it's been a few days already. Now I'm starting to think you got lost in the mail. It might just never come now. I'm kind of bummed about it. I had some hope it would show up on my birthday as, like, a present. From nobody, really. Just a present out of thin air, I guess, like it was going to be destiny or something. Oh well, I guess magic really is as fake as all the scientists say it is. You nod along very wisely. Oh yes, you say. You can kiss that game goodbye. It definitely got lost in the mail, and it is never, ever going to be delivered. The postman general just told you a few seconds ago, through your wireless earpiece, which is hooked up to the U.S. parcel mainframe. You tell John he was right to disbelieve in magic. It's fake as shit. It's time for him to get used to the idea that he will never play this game. Whatever it was probably stupid anyway. Most games are. He should try to get used to whatever kind of life he's going to live from now on in the absence of this dumb video game. Yeah, you're right. I think I got too worked up about it. It probably does suck, actually. I think Gamer only gave it like a 2 hats out of 5, maybe? Might have been even less than that, actually. God, what a piece of shit it was. You know, I think I have to thank you, Mr. Mailman. You really opened my eyes today. I'm going to forget I ever heard of that dumb game and just try to enjoy my life. Talk to my friends, hang out in my room, and I don't know. Come to think of it, maybe I was looking forward to playing that game with my friends so much because I'm lonely? I'm almost a little embarrassed to admit I don't actually have any real-life friends. Oh, this is it. This is your in. This nice boy seems to be jonesing for friendship just as much as you are, and you've laid all the groundwork for becoming his best bro so expertly. Just need to slide right into his life with just a few more sympathetic remarks. You actually have a lot of experience with this by now. You made so many friends in so many strange places, and with such mixed results, or you think you did. Actually, you can't conjure up any of their names or their faces right now. It probably isn't important. Actually, let's never speak of that again. What matters most is that you're here now making a sweet new pal named John. You casually mention that this is the end of your mail route and you don't have much else going on in your life. Maybe you and he can hang out for a while, if he doesn't mind, that is. Huh? You want to hang out with me? Like, just like a mailman and a 13-year-old boy just being buddies? You shrug a little, as if you don't care much, but you really, really care. Normally, I would say that sounds a little strange and maybe slightly inappropriate. Well, what do I know? If you were a normal-looking mailman, that would probably be a shit idea, and I'd get in trouble with my dad or the authorities or something, and probably so would you. But you seem different. Like, maybe you aren't even a person? Just kind of a weird, harmless-looking guy. Like an alien, but not really. You don't really know what to say to any of this. Oh man, I'm being so fucking rude. I'm sorry. Yeah, of course we can hang out. But maybe we should keep this sort of a secret from my dad. I don't know if you could approve of me bringing a stranger into the house, even if you are very nice and sincerely concerned about my mail problems. That sounds fine to you. Now that you think about it, you still aren't sure his dad didn't see you dumping all of his mail into the sewer. He probably didn't, otherwise he would have had some words with you, surely. But still, it's a risk you shouldn't be taking under these delicate circumstances. There's a friendship on the line. Okay, I'm glad you agree. Sounds like we have a sneaking mission ahead of us. Actually, sounds like it could be fun. Oh yeah, it does sound fun. Except maybe slightly triggering, since you've done a lot of dangerous high-stakes sneaking in the past that make you can't quite remember. But still fun, mostly fun. You can't wait. Yeah. So, how should we do this? We could either sneak upstairs to my bedroom while avoiding my dad and just hang up there for a while. Or if that sounds too risky, we could just stay outside. I've got some sweet playground equipment in the backyard. What will it be? Inside. When you enter the house, an overwhelming odor of freshly baked cakes hits you like a punch in the face. Wow, there is a lot of clown bullshit in this living room. Clown statues and... I'm looking at the room right now, I'm sorry. You don't have time to take it all in because your buddy John is grabbing your hand and rushing you upstairs before his baking maniac of a father can emerge from the kitchen and catch you in the act. He slams the bedroom door behind you and breathes a sigh of relief. Whew, hard to catch a moment of peace around here. What with all this adoring fatherly doting and round-the-clock cake production, I feel like I'm suffocating around here. And it's not just because the thick aroma of Betty Crocker products makes me feel like I'm being gassed in a bakery. You're not sure what to say. You tentatively lift your arm as if you're about to place it on his shoulder, but you hesitate. Is this an abusive domestic situation? You don't know if you have enough information to make that judgment yet, but you are concerned. Nah, just joking around. I mean, this baking shit is all a bit much. Clown obsession too, but I love my dad. He's great. Sorry, I didn't mean to give you the wrong impression. Oh, that's really if you guess. Not that you weren't ready to jump in and be whatever kind of supportive friend this boy needs. Suddenly, you notice a bunch of movie posters on the wall. Oh, wow. These are all really bad. You won't dare say such a thing to your new friend, though. You immediately begin lavishing praise on all of them, especially that one, which appears to be Macadamia. Oh, for fuck's sake. When it rains, it pours, you guess. Nevertheless, you insist it is one of humanity's peak cinematic achievements. Macadamia? You seriously like it? Personally, I think it's a piece of shit. I just have it up there because, well, I don't even know why. Not even I could fend a film. To each his own, I guess. I bet to hear you like all the other movies, though. They're all incredible. You have great taste. Except for liking Macadamia, though. It's complete garbage. Okay, you can admit you got a little overzealous there. Maybe dial it down a notch. You really don't have to try so hard. There's a moment of awkward silence. You haven't really thought this far ahead, and apparently neither has John. There must be something you could both do to advance this friendship. He's starting to look self-conscious now? Poor friendless kid. Really doesn't know how to entertain anyone in his house, does he? You can see now that your friendship is needed now more than ever. You have to step up. So, what do you typically like to, Suddenly something gets John's attention. It's coming from his computer. Oh, hey, can you hang on for a second? My buddy Dave is pestering... Oh, no. You're about to be found out, you horrible friend. John is behind his desk. Dude, what are you doing? Dave, you'll never guess what I'm doing right now. Are you opening the birthday present I got you? No, sorry, Dave, but I think your present got lost in the mail. Unfortunately, I think it might be gone forever. John, what the fuck? Maybe you can just send me another one, whatever it was. Dude, no. That thing I got you is fucking priceless and irreplaceable. If it's lost in the mail, there's literally zero chance you'll ever see another one like it ever again in any shape or form. Wow. That sucks. Oh, well, whatever. To be honest, that's probably the fate it deserves. What was it? Never mind, just some ironic trash from your best and coolest bro in the world. Just forget it. If I tell you, you'd probably be sad it's gone. So this is a secret I'll take with me to my fucking grave. Do you understand me, Egbert? Yeah, that's fair. So what are you up to? What are you really up to? Are you playing the dumb game with Rose yet? What? Oh, no, that got lost in the mail too. It's also gone forever. Holy fucking shit, John. I leave you alone for 2 seconds and everything goes to hell. This is why I can't stop pestering you for even a second. You just lose complete control of your life the moment I turn my back. How do you even know it got lost in the mail? Like, how can you even be formally verified in any way you haven't even been waiting for it that long? Because the mailman told me so. What? Okay. I know I say this almost every day, but that actually is the dumbest thing I have ever fucking heard. It's true. He was quite sure about it. First of all, John, mailmen don't know shit. Oh my gosh. They're just guys who walk around handing out letters and stuff. They have zero knowledge of the greater workings of the mail, let alone the specific fate of any given package. Unless there's a tracking number or some shit, but even then, the mailman isn't the really guy who deals with that. The only way a mailman would know for sure if some mail got lost is if he's the one who fucking lost it. Or like deliberately fucking destroyed it. Oh no. Between the game and my sweet present going missing, something smells goddamn fishy. John, are you sure the mailman didn't just steal all your shit? Of course I am. I don't know, man. Yet he wasn't even holding anything when I walked to him, not even a mailbag. My alarm bells are going fucking haywire here. It sounds like this incompetent dipshit just lost all your mail and tried to cover his ass. No. Are you sure he didn't fuck it up somehow, like get his mailman's stink on it and like in a fit of shame and panic like buried it? Or dunked it in like a smelly hole? Dave, this is insane. You're being so paranoid. Besides, aside from the birthday present, why do you even care? You think the game is stupid and you don't even want to play it. Yeah, well, I was lying my ass off to sound cool and aloof. Of course I want to play this game. It's like this whole rad thing we're all going to do as friends and now it's ruined. Oh, you're right. That is a shame. I'm sorry. I don't know. There was just some feeling I had that we need to play this thing for like destiny reasons or some shit. Sorry to blow my cool cover and start sounding like Jade or whatever, but I'm kind of pissed off now, especially now that I know you won't get your sick bunny. Bunny? Forget I said that. Oh, okay. Anyway, all that aggravating bullshit aside, what are you gonna say? Alright, I made a new friend. Oh god. What? A friend? Bullshit. No, it's true. John, this is so unlike you. You don't have fucking friends. None of us do. We're a bunch of total losers. I know that, but today's different. I think I might be branching out a little. Socially? Like turning a corner and becoming a valid and legitimate person? Well on his way to adulthood. Ugh. Come on, Dave. Why can't you just be happy for me? Fine. So you're hanging out with this person right now. Yeah, he's in my room. He's just rummaging through my stuff? He's quite the character. Who is this guy? Please tell me he's not cooler than me. I couldn't handle that. He's not cooler than you? Nobody is, Dave. Okay, thank God. I hate this conversation so much. It's like, I don't know if I'm on the bad ending or good ending right now. It really could just go up in the air any second. So tell me about him. Well, you know the mailman I was talking about earlier? Yeah. Well, you see, it's the mailman. Jesus fucking Christ. What? John? No. What's the big deal? Do I even need to explain why a 13-year-old kid shouldn't become buddies with a fucking mailman and hang out with him in his room? Does your dad know about this? Well, no. But I'm trying to avoid him. He's in one of his baking frenzies. You do realize this is the same guy who likely stole your game and my beautiful present, right? He probably sold them in the black market or worse. He did something fucked up like flushing down the toilet. He didn't do that, Dave. It would make no sense to do that. You're being crazy. Okay, dude, but you're the one chilling with a random postal worker in your bedroom on your B-day? I'm just looking out for you. What sort of sick fuck would even want to come in your house? How old is this fucking guy anyway? I don't know, he seems to be sort of ageless? What? Dave, that's the thing. He's barely even a person. He's just a friend. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Listen, I don't expect you to understand. He's just a fun, harmless person who appears to have no particular defining qualities whatsoever. What is so crazy about that? Nothing, I guess. I don't even know anymore. Fine, enjoy your new buddy. It is your B-day after all, so you can call the shots. So what's next on the agenda? What's he even doing now? Well, it seems like he's got a little bored while I've been talking to you, and he has spread most of my belongings across my bedroom floor to examine everything, and now he's just messing my stuff, like my magic stuff? Huh, it's pretty cute. I like this guy. John, I'm gonna run something by you. I hope I don't blow your mind or anything, but what if this guy isn't even a mailman? What? Dave, no, I refuse to accept that. Okay then, Genius, tell me this. What is he wearing? You said he has no defined qualities. Well, clothes are defined qualities. So what are they? Okay, he isn't wearing anything but a sweatshirt, but I don't want to mention that because I knew how it would sound. I see. So, no mailman uniform, no mailbag, no like fucking mailman hat, just no pants. Yes. But that's not weird or anything. Dude, he's like a pet? Shit, that probably sounds condescending. You know what I mean. Part generic person-y type guy and part like just a fun, friendly sort of humanoid creature. I'm really not explaining this, Phil. The point is, he said he's a mailman, and I believe him because he's my new friend. End of story. Okay. He's the fucking mailman. I don't even care if you think he's fine then. Okay, whatever. So like, cool. Guess you have a new friend. Do I get to meet the mailman sometime or what? That's a good question. I hope so. I won't be surprised if he found his way over to you. I can't put my finger on it, but something tells me he's a well-traveled fellow. You really think he's going to travel his ass well over 2,000 miles here to come visit me? You never know. Mailmen do get around after all. Shit, that checks out actually. Okay, I'm getting kind of excited now. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. I should probably get going. He's really going at it over there with all my bedroom crap. I don't want to be a rude host. All right, I'm gonna leave you boys to it. Happy birthday, dude. Thanks, Dave. We are such a fascinating creature, aren't we? We are just a fucking specimen. Now I'm scared. Oh, playground equipment, you say? Actually, you tell John you think the fresh air out here will help do you some good. Also, that playground equipment you mentioned sounds really sweetens the pot. You hope he doesn't mind. For all, as a mailman, you were meant to be outdoors. You took a mailman's oath and everything. Oh yeah, John will probably believe that. Sure, no problem. I totally understand. It gets really stuffy in there, especially with all the baking my dad does. We can hang out in my yard. Feels like it's been ages since I took a spin on the old pogo ride. Pogo ride, he says. Well, that just seals the deal. You bow flamboyantly and gesture for him to lead the way. But you quickly regret doing that because it was a little much. Well, here it is. My backyard in all its glory. I hardly ever come out here anymore, honestly. There's the old trusty swing set. Brings back some good memories. And there's the pogo ride. Sure, hop on before I beat you to it. Just kidding. That thing is a death trap. Are we actually... I think that'd be hilarious. You should really go nowhere near that thing unless you like dying. Oblivious to the humorous nature of his remark, you shake your head solemnly. Oh no, you say. You're pretty sure dying sucks. You never want to do that again. Now that's a weird thing to say. Are you saying you've died before, or is it just this sort of weird mailman joke? Oh, yeah, you mailmen like to joke around a lot. Sometimes very darkly. It gets very stressful to learn the mail sometimes, and sometimes you just need to blow off some steam by making light of your mortality, and It doesn't seem like this is going over very well. To be fair, it is one of your worst explanations so far, and that's really saying something. You start to falter and lose composure. You don't seem to have it in you to follow through with the lie. You stop talking and hang your head. Hey, what's wrong? You decide to tell him the truth. Yes, you've been dead before, probably a bunch of times. You're not sure. Actually, you can't remember any of the circumstances around your deaths, and you aren't even sure who you are. Frankly, you're a little confused by your own existence sometimes. Oh no. Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a little hard to believe, but I'll listen to what you have to say anyway. That's what friends are for. How'd that happen? Oh, well, cast your mind back as hard as you can. You really give it a good, hard think. You remember a room and a computer screen and just this really intense feeling of frustration. A computer screen? I get being very frustrated at a computer screen. I do that every day. Yeah, he gets it. It's written all over his face. This boy who feels your pain. He's following you perfectly. I'm not really following. Then he explained how you ended up in the afterlife. Afterlife? You're pretty sure it's the afterlife? Maybe heaven? It was a little too freaky for heaven, but you were alone, then you found a mysterious artifact on the ground? You found a mysterious artifact in hell? Yeah, it was white and flat and lying on the ground as if it was just waiting for you, or waiting for someone else maybe, but you found it first by accident? You find it hard to believe you were destined for any cursed treasure such as this. Perhaps the artifact belonged to Lucifer himself? Lucifer? Wow. Oh, you didn't realize you said Lucifer, the Lucifer thing out loud. Maybe you should consider reeling this in a bit. You're beginning to wonder if you're coming off as a little unhinged here. Except John is clearly transfixed by your story and looked a little concerned. You guess there's no going back now. You committed yourself to the truth, as insane as it sounds. So you saw something weird. It looked like a little house. Siri, stop. Why? Am I saying things that activate your neurons, Siri? You don't even activate when I said your name. Fuck you. So you saw something weird. It looked like a little house. The obvious thing to do was stick your hand inside the house. So that's what you did. Then you felt funny and teleported out of hell. That's how you ended up here on Earth. And then you became a mailman and decided to have a long, rewarding career of delivering the mail. Then you met John, and now you're basically best friends. The end. That all sounds pretty fucked up. Yes, it does, doesn't it? You're right back to feeling like a crazy person again. Probably doesn't believe you. It seems like you're going to have to take this even further or risk eroding the foundation of trust this blossoming friendship is built upon. You're pretty sure the devil's treasure gave you some magic powers. Magic powers? Like what? You're not sure. You can sort of teleport now? Also, you're pretty sure you can time travel? You haven't tested it out much, you admit. Teleportation and time travel, huh? That's a lot. You can prove it. You say desperately. Something feels like this friendship's hanging by a thread, and you'll do anything to preserve it. It's time to bring out the big guns. The revelations to this boy that, contrary to all known scientific wisdom, magic is far from fake. It is real as shit. For instance, you remind him that you both almost went to his bedroom to decide not to because the trek across the house was too risky. But what if you could just teleport there? Sounds like a handy trick. I'm still guessing this is all bullshit though, like a prank. That's okay though, I love pranks. Oh, but it's not a prank, at least you think? You've never actually tested this powers of yours at all. God, you hope you don't end up making a fool of yourself. Everything is riding on this. What are you? Here goes. Whoa, it worked. Unbelievable. Do you know what this means, Mr. Mailman? You shake your head. It means magic is fucking real. You shrug. You guess it is? You won't admit it, but all you really care about right now is the fact that you saved this friendship. It should be all smooth sailing from here. Well, it's pretty good thing I met you, because if you didn't show up, I'm pretty sure that nothing anywhere close to being this incredible would have ever happened to me. Consider that remark for a moment. And aside, you absolutely agree. You are definitely the best and most exciting thing that will ever happen to this kid. You also said something about time travel. Can we try that too, or would that be too disruptive to the time-space continuum? You have him eating out the palm of your hands now. No need to slow this train down. Continuum Sminuum. Whatever your new friend wants, he gets. Oh, I know. Why don't we go back in time by about a week? And we can stay right here. That way we won't risk messing it up anything important. Sure, that makes sense. You get ready to use your new hell power and concentrate as hard as you can on the idea of 1 week ago. That's probably how it works. Not much changed. Except, wait, the cakes are gone. That must mean it isn't my birthday yet, which means it worked. This is 1 week ago. Wow. Oh, for fuck's sake. I forgot, of course, there's going to be a past me in the room a week ago. God, I'm such an idiot. This is going to fuck things up, isn't it? What the hell is going on here? Where it is, it seems really stupid. You're right, John. It is stupid. Sorry, I wasn't using my head. Don't worry, we'll get out of here. Hey, quick, let's head out to the yard so we fuck up time-space as little as possible. Phew. Well, that was dumb. Maybe let's try to avoid abusing your time travel powers from now on. Could really lead to a lot of messy bullshit. You heartily agree. All you really want to do is make friends, not clown around through space-time. Meanwhile, I guess we're still a week in the past, but now just standing in my yard doing nothing. This seems pointless. We should probably head back to the present. You nod. It was an interesting experiment, and it brought you a lot of credibility, but it's time to... Wait a minute. Something is wrong. There's a slight buzzing in the air. You can feel it. What's the matter? You tell him you think someone is coming. Quick, you have to hide. Oh, okay. You and John dash into a neighbor's yard and hide behind the fence. You peek into the backyard to see what's happening. Suddenly you see it. That energy you were feeling was a whole group of teenagers randomly teleporting into John's backyard. What the fuck? You examine them more closely. They are all dressed in ridiculously colorful outfits. Is the circus in town? There did seem to be a lot of clowns in John's house. It is sort of kind of the globally recognized headquarters for traveling clowns. But they're not really clowns, just teens wearing strange pajama-looking clothes. 8 of them to be... Oh, the meat route. Okay. When John went back, and I'm assuming this is from the meat route. You think it's your new friend John, but he seems old. Okay. On closer inspection, one of them seems familiar. The guy in the blue pajamas. You think it's your new friend John, but he seems older. Definitely not a 13-year-old kid like your buddy here. None of them are. They all appear to settle in for a while to talk amongst themselves. The guy in the yellow Speedo gets down to business on a pogo ride, totally oblivious to its dangers. There seems to be a serious atmosphere hanging over this group of teens. Important discussions are happening. It's completely baffling to you, and by the look on your buddy's face, to John as well. Suddenly, an uneasy feeling settles over you, like you're witnessing something that was never meant to be seen by anyone. Perhaps a rendezvous point established by this group of teens for exactly that reason, that no one would think to be watching this quiet suburban backyard right now. Should you stay and listen or go? You're not sure what to do. You can't shake the feeling that something highly inappropriate is happening here just by watching. Like you're beholding a moment so divorced from an authoritarian chain of events that to even witness this moment is not only narratively compromising, but extremely cursed. Hey, is that guy in the blue pajamas me? You pat John on the back. You can only imagine what's going through his head right now. He hasn't seen a time travel duplicate himself in, well, minutes. Man, I look so much older. What are you even wearing? And how are all these people... Wait. I know some of them. That's Rose and Dave and Jade with dog ears? Huh. I don't know the others, though. Wait, I know what's going on. They must be from the future. It is the only explanation, especially since we just did some time traveling ourselves, thus proving magic to be real. Did you have something to do with this, Mr. Mailman? You shake your head. You're just as surprised by this nonsense as he is. It seems one or more people from this group have somehow obtained similar abilities offered by the hell treasure you touched. I guess they are all from a few years in the future, when we are all a bunch of older, cooler teenagers. Maybe we all go to college together or something? Maybe that's where we make these 4 new friends? There's something familiar about all of them, but I can't put my finger on it. But why do we look so ridiculous? Did I join a troupe of traveling street performers, thus following in the footsteps of my father, and somehow managed to rope everyone into the act, including Dave and Rose, who almost certainly would think the idea was really stupid, even though it's clearly great and cool, while somehow also involving time travel? I don't know. I'm so confused. What are they even doing here? Did this really happen just outside my house 1 week ago without me knowing about it at all? What else have I been missing? How much more is there to know about the future adventures of me and my friends, which have been taking place in secret like this? I wonder if there's a lot more in my life than I ever could have imagined. Actually, I should be thanking you. If you haven't told me about my game got lost in the mail, I might have gotten way too hung up on it. That might have totally altered the trajectory of my life. Then I wouldn't get to go on whatever sweet adventures happen in the future that will lead me to wear a bunch of silly pajamas and apparently speak with great authority in front of a group of very cool teens. You bow your head contemplatively, as if to say, "You're welcome. You're welcome for your entire life and every cool thing that has ever happened to you from now on." As some time passes, the group of teens seem to finish up whatever business they had in this yard and disappear into thin air. I guess that's the end of whatever happened, whatever that was. Since there isn't much point to staying here a week in the past, you decide to return John to the present moments. Well, that was interesting. We were a little too far away to hear what they were saying. I think I kept overhearing the word English. Yeah, this is the meat route then. I wonder if some of those teens speak a foreign language. Was I teaching them English? Wow, this is some shitty speculation. It makes no sense at all. Guess the only thing to do is wait till I become that John and then find out for myself. Sounds exciting, but also a little overwhelming. Damn, I'm gonna need to think about this. You watch as John spaces out for a solid minute, thinking about his absurd future. You glance towards that swing set, wondering if the fun times John had planned for you are going to continue to recede further into the distance as he comes to grips with his mysterious destiny. You cough a little to snap him out of his stupor. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Mailman. I know I said we'd do something fun, and now I think I'm kind of in an existential mood. I should take a walk and think about what just happened today. I feel weird. It's nothing personal, and I just need some space. Well, see ya. So this happened at the same time that didn't happen. Just go ahead now. I'm pretty sure Dirk is the last one. I'm very curious about that one. Yeah, no, I think that will be it for that today. So this one wanted you to read Homestuck proper and then the Homestuck epilogues. That was the scene, I think, from when they go back in the past and they have to decide on how to beat English. Because, something. I forget, Calliope mentioned there's a certain order, so that was the team discussion. Mailman. I guess that's just our gimmick now. We're the mailman. That's our excuse for everything. I wonder, also be the glitching out because we're breaking continuity. Like they mentioned, because we have the power of the house, we can rewrite events and not have it mess up the timeline too much. Things will still play out apparently, as they should, more or less, if I remember correctly. But yes, that'll be it for today. I hope you all enjoyed that. I'm excited for what happens next. So everyone, I hope you have a good rest of your day and or night, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.